it's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
Country, it's 102.7 KORD, 55 degrees. Happy Friday with that smoky haze in the air as we get you ready for boat race weekend. It's been a long time since I've said 55 degrees.
I know.
It's like, what? 55 degrees. And,
it's nice and cool.
Yeah. It's today will be warmer than it was yesterday. That breeze yesterday kind of cooled it down. And again, just the smoke in the air from all those crazy wildfires. If you are heading out on the roadways, be aware of that. Travel is going to be delayed quite a bit.
Well, some major roadways are shut down because of it.
Because of it. So
Fires.
just be aware of that. So DOT is telling you all about that. You can get more details for yourself on the KORD mobile app. All right, we're going to work on some Facebook fun to get your day started. Nashville news on the way, other people's problems, and yes, our final set of passes for the boat races this weekend. I believe Patty's got them behind her. Oh, yep, they're sitting right there.
I've got one pair.
We got one pair left. We'll do that at 7:20. Both sides of the river could be yours. That's coming up. So let's get your day started, man. Grab a cup of coffee, dig in. Let's get going. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
You're waking up with the KORD Morning Show. Number one for New Country. 102.7 KORD.
102.7 KORD is out and about with Ranch and Home making hometown moments. Ranch and Home is randomly awarding unsuspecting Tri-Cityans. Now, you never know when a Ranch and Home hometown moment might happen to you. Maybe in the coffee drive-thru, at the grocery store checkout, at the gas station.
And all we want to do is put a smile on people's faces, and that's what this is all about.
Thank you, Ranch and Home. That's awesome. You made my day.
Ranch and Home, they're here for you with your number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
For New Country, it's 102.7 KORD on your morning commute. Good morning, 6:17. You got Rick, you got Patty. Always good to be with you. 55 degrees, sunshine, and yes, that haze and smoke and gunk in the air. Just to be aware of that before you head out on the roadways. If you don't have to go outside when the air quality is not very good, just stay inside if you don't have to go outside.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea, absolutely. All right, Facebook fun to get your day started. To get the day started, here's a little water cooler talk for you. What was your high school mascot?
Ours was a Spartan.
Spartan.
We were the Simley Spartans.
Simley, huh?
Yep, Simley High School.
I don't even know if I can spell that.
Simley or Spartan?
No, I can spell Spartan. What Simley?
Simley is Simley.
Oh, yeah, I'd mess that.
Simley High School.
I'd still mess that up. Is that somebody's last name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just so you know, we had Simley, not to be confused with Sibley. And Sibley was a man, Henry Sibley.
Yeah, Sibley or something like that.
I
Sibley,
went to Simley.
Simley, all right. Sounds too, yeah. I'm
Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota.
So, as I've talked before, I'm from Clarkston, and it is Clarkston High School, but it's actually Charles Francis Adams High School.
Oh.
It's, but it's Clarkston High School, and we were the Bantams. So, the fighting Bantams.
What's a Bantam?
It's a fighting chicken, basically. Got made fun of a lot because it's a bantam. It's a chicken. It's
a chicken.
But it's a fighting chicken.
Okay.
It's a fighting. It's called a bantam. Across the river in Lewiston, if anybody from Lewiston listening, that's the Bengals. They were a cross-river rivalry, even though they were a bigger school than Clarkston. They are the Bengals. So you had the Bengals and you had the Bantams. So I'm a Bantam. And
I see.
Yeah, so there you go. So if there are already a lot of great comments on. So my son for 1 year was a bomber for 1 year. He's a Bantam. He graduated from Clarkston High School, but he came here and stayed with us for a year in his junior year. So he can say that he was a Richland bomber at one time.
I see.
Bobby Joe says she was a honker.
A honker?
A honker.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Ryan says Bulldogs. Jennifer says Lions. Michaela says Chiefs. Callie says Braves. That's Kennewick. Coyotes. There you go. Blue Devils. There you go. Bear. Bulldogs. Oh my gosh, a ton of them in here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
really,
awesome.
Yeah, keep them coming there. So yeah, so there you go. That's gonna be the Facebook fun. What was your high school mascot? Sharing some of these great comments, and yeah, go Bombers, go Braves, all of that. And again, what was the high school mascot? We want to know. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the KORD Morning Show. Number one for New Country. 102.7 KORD.
Rosie, it's a bar song. Number 1 for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. 6:38, your morning commute, and time for some Nashville news.
All right, if you are into the Eagles, tickets for the Eagles' newly expanded Las Vegas residency go on sale today. The rock icons have added 4 more shows to their Sin City gig due to overwhelming demand. They are performing at the Sphere, a state-of-the-art venue starting in the fall. Tickets for the new January dates are available as we speak. Meanwhile, Harley-Davidson and Jelly Roll have a collaboration going on. It's a new clothing line. The collection merges Harley-Davidson's iconic style with Jelly Roll's rebellious spirit. That line includes hats and T-shirts. And Nick Jonas just posted a teaser making it seem like he's experimenting with country music. First off, he was recording in Nashville. Secondly, he was recording with Shay Mooney from Dan and Shay fame, and also with Tommy English, who has worked with Casey Musgraves and Little Big Town in the past. We will keep you posted. And finally, Post Malone tells People magazine he's hoping his daughter digs his music. He says, she hasn't cried whenever I put my music on so far, which I think is a good sign, but we'll have to wait and find out. He says, I get to let her decide. She's going to have to like my music, I think, or she's just going to have to get used to it. I know everybody in the house plays it for her, and hopefully the songs will get stuck in her head. He says, kids love my music for some reason, which is awesome, and I'm hoping that she just goes with the flow and that she'll be a fan of mine. Those are your trending headlines.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD. No need to wait for AI. Catch us now on Google Home and Alexa devices. Open our app for more info.
To us, that is his latest. And if you are a fan of Dylan Scott, of course, you're going to catch him at this year's Watershed, which we're just about a week away or so. Make sure you download the KORD mobile app, because starting Monday, we're going to give you a Luke Bryan secret song of the day. We're going to app chat it to you. We're going to send out an app alert, and then you'll know that song. And then when it plays, you get a chance to walk away.
That's how you get your passes and the wristbands. We got it going on.
For Watershed, another great reason you're going to want to download the KORD mobile app. If you don't have the KORD mobile app, you are definitely missing out. Lots of great free content you can check out right now. Worst wildfire. I know these wildfires are crazy right now, but the worst wildfire in Washington State, believe it or not, was back in 2020. You were even here, Patty.
I was.
And it was over Labor Day weekend, and it was up there in Okanagan, the Okanagan area. 400,000 acres were burnt up there. So if you want to read about that, it's, because when I went researching it, I thought, it's going to be like 1930, 1940,
And you're like,
wow.
Oh, no, this is recent times.
Yeah, just a couple years ago that we had some of the worst wildfires over the Labor Day weekend right here. Man, I just remember being smoky. It was smoky because of those fires.
Yes.
And I also know that you posted yesterday, cremation.
Where you want to get your final snooze going on in Washington.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So it's Mount Rainier.
Oh.
And I have to agree. That's the number one. If there weren't laws in place, you can, believe it or not, you can scatter your ashes pretty much anywhere.
You can.
In Washington.
I know.
You did the original.
I know that Disney got mad at people because people were scattering ashes at Disneyland.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing?
Well,
I'm going to put it.
when it becomes an issue,
Yeah.
There's Aunt June over there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like when you can actually tell, those are
Right.
somebody's ashes, then it's an issue.
It's always best to ask for permission.
My husband told me he wants to be scattered along. We used to live in Pensacola, Florida.
That's
it's beautiful. They have, Navarre and Destin, beautiful beaches. He goes, I'd like to be scattered with Davy, who was our first dog.
I love that.
Along Pensacola Beach.
I'm going to... Jeff, you just made me tear up.
I know, but it's kind of a morbid topic, but at least I know.
No.
I haven't even thought about where I want to be.
A man and his dog. I get it.
What do you want to do?
Are
you going to be cremated?
I'll be cremated.
Okay.
I don't care where I end up, at least right now. It'd be nice. You know what? Actually, it'd be nice to be out at where I grew up on the Grand Ronde River. Would be kind of nice.
Okay.
So if I was picking a spot, might have Megan dump me in the Grand Ronde. I
gotcha.
Head down to Bogan's Oasis and dump me there, I guess. But yeah.
I haven't even thought of where. I mean, just recently my mom passed away, and she was buried alongside my dad at Fort Snelling.
Right.
So
because they bought their plots years ago, right?
Yeah. But it's military, so that's just, my dad was in the Army, so that's just where they are, but I haven't even thought about me.
Oh my gosh! Well, you better think about it because you're gonna outlast Jeff. So you better get thinking. You better get thinking about it. You can read more about Mount Rainier. You can read more about the worst wildfires. We got them posted for you right there on the station mobile app.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
7:08. Bree's got quite the situation going on. What is going on with Bree and other people's problems?
Rick and Patty, my husband is lazy. He lost his job about a year ago, and he's been collecting unemployment, and he's loving it. He sleeps late, watches TV all day, and stays up to play video games at night, and he's a slob. It's been a month since we've been intimate, and I've been sleeping in a different room because he comes to bed so late and wakes me up. I'm working, not around during the day, and he doesn't appeal to me physically right now. I've talked to him, and he told me he needed to clean himself up because I told him he needed to clean himself up because I'm just not attracted to him. He says, well, that's your choice. And I respect that, but don't be surprised if I cheat on you.
What?
I don't want you to leave. I don't want to leave. I want him to find work again and get his life together. It's tough to see him like this. I do love him, but I have no idea how to get him out of this funk.
Wow.
Bree in Kennewick.
I almost think on this one, some therapy or something.
Really? Don't be surprised if I cheat on you?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, what's going on?
I'd be like her. Don't be surprised if I cheat on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I have always, so interesting, whenever we get to go on vacation, because you and I, we go on vacation, it's funny, after a week, I'm ready to come back to work. Anytime I've ever, and you know what, in my career, yeah, I've been unemployed a couple times. I'm back to work within a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. I've never had the, I don't know about it's I don't know if it's an opportunity. I just feel like I got to get back to work. Time to get back to work. But this does not sound like he wants to get back to work, and it sounds like he just
I can't even imagine. You know, in the radio world, it's not uncommon to lose your position.
Oh, absolutely.
Here and there.
That's true. And I've known people who've gone years, like literally years, in radio without jobs.
I have to tell you, I was off for a year, and I loved every minute of it.
How'd you do it?
I went to Vegas every month. So I was living in Southern California, and also in this world, or in the radio world, it's not well paying.
Right.
All the time. So it is difficult.
It is difficult.
So, like I said, I enjoyed my year off.
Wow.
Like I said, I went to Vegas every month. Who doesn't like Las Vegas?
Well, my son right now, as you know, I'm a little, we've talked. I'm a little disappointed. He's taking a year off right now. And good for him, but that's just not how I roll. If you know anything about me, like that's not how I roll.
No, but it's tough. It's tough. I mean, funds are tight, and it's hard. It's hard.
But what if Jeff?
Oh no!
What if Jeff pulled this stunt on you? How long would that fly? In
that ain't happening. That is not happening.
That's not happening.
You already know.
Yeah.
We have issues, anyways. I think like everybody does.
Yeah, everybody's.
But I can't imagine if he was. Nope, sorry, you gotta go. I'd be like, gotta go.
I think there's just so much more going on underneath this onion. Besides,
the comment too. They'll be surprised if I cheat on you. Well,
he's a
good
pig.
luck.
Yeah, he's a pig.
Good luck with that.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I was raised differently than this. I just could not imagine having Megan support me.
I have to be working. I have to be working, whether it's this or, and I work in customer service over the years.
Right.
That's just, I have to work.
All I ever got to say about this, if you're ever curious where my work ethic came from, one year I was, I think, 12 years old. I came home, told my foster mom, Pearl, I was taking the summer off. I said, I had a rough school year. I'm taking the summer off. She looked at me like, you're what? You're what? And
how'd that go?
And she lined me up weed pulling jobs. She lined me up lawn mowing jobs. She goes, you're not taking no summer off.
Yeah, no. I get it. So I was babysitting.
That's right. So if you're curious where my work ethic came from, Pearl looked at me like, what? With the biggest disdain in her eyes, like, taking what off?
Taking summer. What?
Taking what off?
Yeah.
Let me help you out on that.
I get it.
She goes, you're going to need some spending money, and you're not going to be sitting. She goes, you're not going to spend the summer on the couch. She says you're not going to spend the summer on the couch. You're going to work.
Yeah.
So Bree, we'll do our best to solve this for you. I'm going to say right off the bat, I think therapy. There might be something more going on here because. Why doesn't he want to get back to work?
Why doesn't he?
Yeah. What? I mean, these are the questions I'm asking. Yeah, exactly. But if my
but I get it. I told you I enjoyed my year off. I did.
I will tell you this: if my wife suddenly let herself go, guess what? I'm not touching you with the 10-foot pole.
I know, and then she'd have the nerve. Don't be surprised if I cheat on you, Rick. Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. It's like, yeah, if my wife was stinky, no, bye. go sleep in the guest room. So, all right, we'll take some calls. 547 KORD app chat us. What you do in this situation? We want to know. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Down the road we go, 7:23. All right, this weekend's going to be a lot of fun. It's boat race weekend, man. It's boat race weekend.
And the weather is finally, it's enjoyable, right? It's agreeable.
It's going to be nice. They're saying that, 85 to 90, that's going to be the highs.
That's perfect.
And usually during the summertime here, it's the hottest weekend of the year, but not this year.
Not this year.
Gonna be nice. We want to send you off there, don't we, Patty?
Absolutely. And we have got a pair of wristbands. They're actually 3-day cold pit access wristbands.
Cool.
So, yeah, this is like the golden ticket.
Both sides of the river. They work for Pasco and for Kennewick. And we're going to take caller number what?
Caller number 7 at 547-KORD.
547-KORD, 547-KORD. Off to the boat races you go. Thanks to 1027 KORD. Good luck.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number one for New Country. 1027 KORD.
1027 KORD is out and about with Ranch and Home making hometown moments. Ranch and Home is randomly awarding unsuspecting Tri-Cityans. Now, you never know when a Ranch and Home hometown moment might happen to you. Maybe in the coffee drive-thru, at the grocery store checkout, at the gas station.
And all we want to do is put a smile on people's faces, and that's what this is all about.
Thank you, Ranch and Home. That's awesome. You made my day.
Ranch and Home, they're here for you with your number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
7, you got Rick, you got Patty. Always great to be with you. Sunshine for you right now. Tri-Cities, about 60 degrees. And, of course, that haze, that smoke,
We got wildfires going on.
Tastes like my grandma's ashtray. Not that I've ever tasted my grandma's ashtray back in the day, but that's kind of what...
my mom was a smoker.
Yeah.
And she smoked those long Virginia Slims.
Oh, yeah?
She'd be lighting, before one was out, she was lighting up another one. And I was in the back seat.
So when my mom passed away, my mom was a heavy smoker, but my sister came to the service, and my sister, we talked about this.
She had a bunch of packs of cigs.
3 packs stacked on each other.
You can't be without.
She was hacking up a lung, and then she was still smoking, and she had 3 packs stacked on each other.
Well, thank goodness she was prepared.
I guess. Hey, I admit I'm a Pepsi-holic. I admit I drink, Pepsi's my vice. But I don't know. But I don't have 3 Pepsis stacked over here.
No, you got 6.
Well.
We got a fridge full of Pepsi.
Oh my God,
that's all right.
So there's lots of events going on, of course, this weekend.
Are you going to go to Art in the Park?
Yeah, Art in the Park this afternoon. Of course, there's boat race weekend. But did you forget that the Summer Olympics is going on?
I have not forgotten.
Oh, my goodness.
In fact, even on Netflix, there's the whole thing about Simone Biles.
I know, she's amazing.
Man, USA.
USA. So here's a question for you. What's the funniest award or medal you have ever gotten? Look back at your life.
I don't have to. I was in 6th grade and I won the Ugly Man contest.
What's that?
They had the Ugly Man, Ugly Woman contest. It was for Halloween.
Okay.
Oh, man, I went all out and I got yeah.
You got the ugly.
I wore my dad's clothes.
Wow. So you got the Ugly Man.
Oh, yeah, and I got a big write-up in the paper.
Wow.
Oh, it was, yes.
That's a big deal.
Pam Vining was the ugly woman, and I was the ugly man.
Look at you. You remembered exactly.
I have to find it. Yeah, that was my first taste of fame.
Oh, my gosh. So the funniest award.
What about you? Yes.
And medal I have, believe it or not, is, I don't know what grade it was. Oh, it was in junior high. And I still have it on a piece of paper. 5th place volleyball competition. 5th. Not 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. 5th. Yeah.
But your class, I mean, you it's a whole team, right?
It was a team. It was a
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
But it was in school. Yeah. But who saves 5th place? Who saves?
I
me?
save everything.
Really?
Oh my goodness,
gosh.
yes.
It's in my photo album, so I'll always laugh when I say, "Oh, 5th place." Yeah, good job on that one, I guess. When we talk,
It's an honor, Rick.
When we joke about participation trophy, fifth place might be a participation trophy. That's all I'm saying. So we're gonna have some fun with you. 547 KORD. What's the funniest award or medal you've got? How did you get it? And do you still have it? I still have my piece of paper. Do you still have your award?
Yeah. Well, it's laminated somewhere. Yes, of course I do. Yes. Of course I do.
It's in your little box of memories.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take some calls. 547 KORD. Funniest award you've ever received. Medals, what do you got?
My cat, Big Chuck, was Deuteronomy, and he was also in the newspaper, the South Bend Tribune.
Oh, my gosh. Look at And she's got it all laminated.
I do.
And she's got it
I'll
all
bring it
saved.
in.
She's got it all saved, people. All right, we'll take some calls on the way. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
It is absolutely amazing. 7:52. You got Rick, you got Patty. Always great to be with you. Right now it's about 65 degrees for you. A little breezy, but nice outside, and that haze, that smoke.
Can we talk about Daniel calling in?
Yeah.
And the award he got for
He
paying
did.
attention, for actually following directions. The only person in his science class to pass.
Because literally, so this is how Daniel said. He's from Benton City. Daniel said that the science teacher was mad at them because they couldn't follow directions. So he deliberately put in the test, don't answer any of these questions.
Correctly.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know, and
Don't answer 'em.
Just don't answer them. So everybody else filled it out, submitted it. Daniel submitted his that had nothing answered.
And he got 100%.
And he got 100%.
Only person who passed the class.
So what's the funniest award or medal you've ever got? He said that got laminated for him. Got laminated, and he still has it.
It's in his storage locker somewhere.
Fifth grade, for me, it was 5th grade. I got a volleyball award, a 5th place. 5th place.
5th place, got your team. Awesome.
Just crushed it, man.
Well.
5th place. But I still have it to this day. And then ugliest man.
I was the ugly man, ugly woman contest.
Absolutely.
I took the ugly man.
So 547 KORD, tell us what award you got that was kind of silly and funny.
Yeah, so I was out of town on business, and one of the mornings that I was supposed to be in this class, I overslept and missed the bus.
Oh, geez.
And at the end of the week, they honored me with the Timex Award for being the least likely to have an early morning meeting.
That's fun.
Who wants an early morning meeting anyway? 547 KORD. Unusual award you got. What do you got?
So it was a paper award, and it said, it had my name. It's the award for the most talkative child in class.
Yeah.
It was like the funny awards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
a couple of kids got the shyest, but of course I get the most talkative because that's about accurate. Though.
Oh, geez.
I probably deserve that award.
In school,
I would think, Rick, that would be an
wasn't
award
me.
for you.
It wasn't me. It's amazing how many people who knew me in high school have come to me and said, "I can't believe you're in radio. I can't believe you're a broadcaster."
Were you shy?
I wasn't. I was never shy.
Yeah.
But I always tell people, obviously, you didn't know me very well because I am the same personality that I've always been. Like this isn't an actor. It's
For whatever reason, I feel like a teacher would go, Rick,
Nope.
shh, time to put your quiet.
No,
you know,
I was pretty
your
quiet.
quiet hat on.
I was pretty quiet in school. Yeah,
Really?
I liked going to school as a kid.
Yeah.
I liked it, so I paid attention. I was like, I like.
You wanted to excel.
I
get it.
You know me well enough to know. Yes, exactly. So yeah, I was not a class clown.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't talkative like that. If I was talked to, I of course would talk back to people. But I didn't.
So you never got sent to the principal's office?
For other things, that we. My buddies got SWATs. They got hacks
what?
back in the day. Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's crazy.
no.
Oh yeah, they got in a big old fight, and it was interesting. Yeah, they got sent to back then. They got hacked. Yeah, they had to call the parents, and I didn't get it. I got detention, but I did not get hacked. They got hacked. So anyway, we'll take more of calls on the way. 547 KORD. Crazy award. Did you get one? We want to know. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD. Have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto? Make sure you have our app, so when you connect your device, we can go everywhere together.
It's Carolina, number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD, getting ready for boat race weekend. Also, it's Art in the Park. We don't talk enough about Art in the Park.
Art in the Park is a fun time. By the way, just so you know, Jeff is running some security down there. So if you see a guy in uniform, say, "Hey, Jeff."
Yeah. It's one of my favorite things to do on boat race weekend. Beside boat races, I like to go down to Art and Park. My wife loves it because my wife loves that kind of jewelry.
They have like almost 300. I don't know what you call them, artisans. There's like 300, almost 300 booths.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I mean,
well over 200.
And the cool thing is that they've got jewelry, they've got glass blown things. I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Unique items. Yeah. So if you're looking for gifts for people or even for yourself, take some time and have some fun. And you got a picture perfect weekend.
It is temperature. This is crazy.
Yeah,
85 to 90. That's it. Yeah. When was the last boat race weekend that you can recall?
I know.
Where it's 85 to 90 and not 100 plus?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a little smoky, but, wear a mask if you need. But, yeah, pretty enjoyable.
It's going to be a lot going on this weekend. So, boat race weekend. Of course, our sister station, 610 KONA, of course, we'll have all the action for you. If you
With Mr. Michael McDonald.
That's absolutely. And, of course, we love the air show. We love the boats. We love the hydros. List goes on. And just keep it to KORD for more details. Always on our KORD mobile app, too.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. And then, again, don't miss the live coverage that we'll have for you at 610 KONA. And we'll see you out at Art in the Park. Say hi to Jeff. If you see Jeff out there.
Are you going today?
Yeah, I'm going this afternoon. So I'm going to head out of here a little bit after 2 o'clock. It closes tonight at 6.
Yeah.
My wife and I were talking
it's
about
from 8 till 6 today and tomorrow.
Yeah, so we want to get out there probably in the mid-afternoon and see all the great booths.
At Howard Amon Park.
Very cool. There's going to be a lot of great things. Absolutely. So this is one of the best weekends in Tri-Cities. And somebody had posted yesterday on one of the Facebook groups, there's nothing to do. Like, really? I know
really? Some people leave the Tri-Cities because, there's a lot going on. Just also keep in mind, Washington State Patrol doing extra emphasis. So
if you're leaving,
go the speed limit, guys. Go the speed limit.
Well, not even speed limit. Why leave the boat races intoxicated? Literally, they're going to be sitting there waiting for you. There's Ubers, there's Lyft, there's cabs.
There is, yes.
I just never understood.
No reason.
I've never understood that. Make sure that
it's poor judgment.
Call a ride. Don't chance it. And if you think it's not going to happen to you,
call me. I'll pick you up.
Oh, good. Patty. So Patty's number is 509-547-5673. All right, there you go. All right, check out all those details and more right there for yourself on the station mobile app.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
102.7 KORD is out and about with Ranch and Home, making hometown moments. Ranch and Home is randomly awarding unsuspecting Tri-Cityans. Now, you never know when a Ranch and Home hometown moment might happen to you. Maybe in the coffee drive-thru, at the grocery store checkout, at the gas station.
And all we want to do is put a smile on people's faces, and that's what this is all about.
Thank you, Ranch and Home. That's awesome. You made my day.
Ranch and Home, they're here for you with your number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Make sure you download the KORD mobile app so you'll be able to play along and grab some of those tickets. Starting next week, super excited. Luke Bryan will do a little secret song. And you hear the Luke Bryan song, of course, you're going to walk away with some watershed passes.
But you're only going to know because you're going to have the app. You got to have the app.
Absolutely. So download it right now. Be able to play starting Monday. All right, other people's problems. Got to tie this one off this morning. Tons of comments for Bree and Kennewick. What's going on with Bree?
Well, she says, my husband's lazy. He lost his job about a year ago, and he's been collecting unemployment, and he's digging it. He sleeps late, watches TV all day, and stays up late playing video games at night, and he's a slob. So it's been a month since we've been intimate, and I've been sleeping in a different room because he comes to bed late and wakes me up. So I'm working and not around during the day, and he doesn't appeal to me physically right now. I talked to him about it, told him he needs to clean himself up because I'm just not attracted to him. And you know what he said to me? Well, that's your choice, and I respect that, but don't be surprised if I cheat on you.
What?
Well, I don't want to leave. I want him to find work and get his life together. It's tough to see him like this. I do love him, but I have no idea how to get him out of this funk. Bree in Kennewick.
Wow. A lot of comments on this. And what are people saying right now on Facebook there, Patty?
Amanda says, don't be surprised if I cheat on you. Is his response to you voicing your concerns and feelings? Yikes.
Brian says a year is a long time to do nothing. Get a good marriage counselor and a great divorce lawyer.
Sounds like you guys need counseling. If he refuses, probably time to move on. That's from Dan.
Jamie says, sounds like you picked a real winner. Get out.
Cotty says, leave now? Excuse me, sir. That's your wife you're speaking to? Wow, the disrespect is thick with this one.
Yeah.
Bobby Joe.
Michelle says, have you taken a moment to think about the job loss that's led to depression? And we talked about that, about getting the therapy for that.
Yeah. It's time to find a good divorce lawyer. You deserve better. That's from Carol.
I like what Adriana says. I say, let him go cheat. You'll be granted the divorce on grounds of adultery. He can either get off his beep and work and get served divorce papers and still have to get up and work to pay that alimony. And that's from Adriana.
I like Dylan. Did you yell this at him in an argument or make little snarky comments about it under your breath loud enough for him to hear? Or did you sit down like an adult and talk to him about your problems and how to fix them together? How you handle the problem is going to affect the response given. Dylan's right, because I know
angry words in, angry words out.
Yeah,
I like what he said there. Yeah. I guess that is a good question. Is how was he approached? Absolutely. Yeah. In this particular situation, I think the job loss, this whole thing, I think is a deeper level of what's going on with this guy.
Yeah.
More so than just he's lazy. I mean, I get it. But
I could have written this.
Yeah.
Now it's not been a year and my husband does work, but you know what I mean? And like the snarky comment, like Dylan says, I mean, how many times, when I'm our problems, right?
Yeah.
Rick gets to hear all about it all day long. But it's usually me yelling.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and that's what starts it. And that's what starts it. Absolutely. So I think, Bree, take a step back and you say you love your husband, you love him. I would definitely, no matter what, some therapy on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there's something else going on with him in particular about this. Maybe he lost, and this is going to be hard to handle for some people. Maybe he lost the job of a lifetime that he, and now he's like,
and it's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
he might be.
We've known a lot of people who've lost their radio jobs. And they spiral up. Because this is their life.
It's what we do.
Yeah, it's their career. Mm-hmm. And when they lose it, they just couldn't imagine doing anything else, and they spiral out of control, and all these things. So I dig a little deeper, Bree. Don't give up just yet.
No,
but
absolutely
I also like what they said. Have the divorce lawyer on speed dial just in case too. If he truly is this much of a jerk.
Really, don't be surprised if I cheat on you. What? Okay.
Grounds for divorce right there. All right, what do you guys think? Let us know. 547-KORD. App chat us what you would do in this situation. We want to know. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message. Or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.